Can this launch blaster thing really shoot stuff from that far away?
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista. And yes,
But how does it stay on target?
it uses a remote guidance system. But I'll let you in on a little secret. The upgraded version doesn't even need that.
Can I give it a try?
Oh, not a chance, kid. Can't have you hurting yourself. Believe me, this thing is even more powerful than it looks.
Hey, Beto! What you up to?
Oh, it's you two! I was just introducing our product to these discerning young customers.
Paimon thought you were here for some, you know, fishing?
What? No, of course not. The kids were just curious, that's all.
I'm sorry. Are these three preventing you from doing business?
Oh, do we have to?
Ah, don't sweat it. They were just curious.
No, we've taken up enough of your...
Okay.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the expo is over, come find me.
How much would it cost?
Not a single
Really? It's a promise then,
Your vessel. It's a battleship, isn't it?
Why not? Whenever we're docked back in Liyue to pick up supplies, I always let the kids around the harbor come. If a kid from Liyue can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? A battleship may as well be a giant playground.
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers and give them... Perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship.
If you're worried about safety,
No, I suppose I'm just... envious.
Seems like he really cares about those kids, huh?
Oh, just wanted to ask how it's going with the top...
They're circling the hook just fine.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Shh.
Well, that just proves my point. Something like this would only see more use in Fontaine.
Ah, except you never find something like this for sale there.
Excuse me.
He's coming this way!
Steady now.
That's mighty expensive.
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it.
What? Come on, there's no rule saying...
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price.
Listen, I can tell this is something...
I know it's something special, so...
Perhaps there's a way...
What are you implying?
Well, Nod Cry's a big place.
Oh?
What would you say to working this out someplace else?
That means no guild protection either. What will I...
Considering the giant sword you've got...
Fine. Name a place.
Smart thinking.
Good. He took the bait. Let's go elsewhere to discuss our next move.
Captain Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh?
This isn't tabletop fruit, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought... Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait was...
We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask, though, how did you know these guys would be so quick to abandon the expo?
I read their file. Nothing's off the table for them when it comes down to it. They'd see the protection the expo provides as just more red tape. Something to...
So, we meet up with this guy, catch him, and problem solved, right?
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring. And after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have undercover agents waiting in the wings. If something happens to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread word of what happened. And whoever is behind this whole thing will know.
And
We have to get the jump on them all at once, and use them to get intel on our real target before he has a chance to react.
Forgive me for pointing out the
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea. The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like this.
I can work around that. But only as long as the deal goes ahead.
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us to the big fish, but that would mean we have to actually hand over the weapon. Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous in the hands of criminals?
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not a single agent would get away?
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate the threat of that weapon?
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a large-scale search and seizure operation in Nodcry?
are they having a fight?
They're both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth is to be expected.
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
A successful collaboration requires trust. So how about this?
Yes, I appreciate the trust.
See? Like two...
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer.
The Traveler is kind of a favorite.
Then you can serve as backup.
Ha! Let's do this!
Merciless.
There he is!
Oh, you really can't go lower?
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut to crack.
Depends on what you need.
Yes, but there are a lot of...
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught.
Sorry. But I'd still prefer to have it dismantled and stored.
Ah, I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crates. Because most of the weapons have come in through Yulong Wharf or Lumidu's Harbor. So that seems to check out.
What are you trying to...
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
Take that!
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover agents! He's making a...
The captain of the Special Patrol will take it from here.
One just popped up. Looks like the one on the surface has been subdued. There are children around. I have to avoid bloodshed. Trying to escape? Nope, not this way. Had enough? Then turn around! Out of steam yet? 'Cause I can do this all day! Is still attached. And if you want to keep it that way, I suggest you stay right where you are.
A special patrol uniform. You think bringing me in is enough? Do you even know how many of us there are?
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes 20. Save the best for last, right?
How did you...
Don't even think about it.
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
It was an honor. Without the Spina's help back in the day, we never would have been able to make it in Nodcry.
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on our side.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss will never not be hilarious. Wow! Navia is something else.
Well, that explains your confidence.
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself.
Except for the guild's broken signboard, I would imagine.
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
At any rate, I suppose the next step is to get these birds to sing.
And if that doesn't work, I've heard that spies from Liu...
Yes, that means the operation was a success, right?
So far. Once we get someone to reveal who the master...
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo.
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from these agents.
Well, that went a lot smoother than expected. You're thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? If you feel like it's missing something.
Excuse me? Are you the Traveler? Yehoda needs you back at the expo venue as soon as...
Oh no! Did something happen?
I'm sorry, I don't know the details.
Then let's get a move on! Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh my god. Get it together, Yehoda.
Let's try not...
Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. What happened? You're here. Please, you've got to help me, Traveler. A theft at the A theft? You're asking me. The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact reason. Beto? Wait.
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated but when I came to check on things
And each ballista is super
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent
The guild will make sure of that. Do we have to tell her?
Honesty is the best policy.
I know, it's just... Miss Yehuda... What are you three doing here?
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Neb's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we got here. It seemed like he was interested in them too, because ever since this morning, we haven't been able to...
And?
I don't think Uncle Ashvapati would do something like... Ashvapati works for the guild. He has Wait, so now it's an inside job?
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the outside. If he's a tech guy, those fail-safe...
So, this just went from that... Uh-oh.
Could be. I mean, let's put it this way. There are... Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and...
Got it! Hold up. We can't hold these kids No, of course not, but...
You want to look out for these kids, don't you?
I promised I would. Besides, they're innocent in all this.
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's why I want to find their uncle as soon as possible.
I guess...
Take these kids to the curatorium. I'll update Yelan and tell her to meet you there.
Will do!
Well, this complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will all make for a very
I wouldn't be so flippant. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction.
It's all still up in the air right now. What can you three tell us about Ashvapati?
Uncle Ashvapati isn't our real uncle, but he is our guard. He told us we all came from the same band of eremites in the desert. But apparently, we've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember.
Their eyes.
What about them?
I'm just reminded of something. About a decade ago, there was a band of eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far... Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms trade. But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, none of the weapons survived. And so, in the wake of that destruction, the status...
That's terrible.
In the desert, it's kill or be killed. People will stop at nothing to gain the upper hand. If this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent. From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
Sounds like it.
No! Uncle Ashvapati wouldn't... No matter what happened back then, I know one thing for sure. Sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for us to play.
I'm sorry. All we can do is...
So, what's our next move?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting. But if Ashvapati...
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashvapati. If he stole the prototypes, there's...
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows.
As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours.
That does sound like the most feasible.
Seizure?
Hey! Don't worry too much.
Okay.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit long.